We just looked at multiplying. Yeah, too bad. You should sit on the front row. We should look at multiplying, or we looked at multiplying scientific notation. Now let's look at doing division. Now remember that division is really a form of multiplication. And since I have multiplication up here, and I'm going to have multiplication in the denominator, all of this stuff is stuck together. And so it's all about how can I rearrange this in a way that's more useful and more beneficial to me. Okay? So 6 times 10 to the 12th over 1.5 times 10 to the 3rd. All of this stuff is stuck together, right? So I can rewrite this to say 6 over 1.5 times 10 to the 12th over 10 to the 3rd. Because, I mean, you know how to break up fractions, and if you had to multiply this back, wouldn't you get 6 times 10 to the 12th over 1.5 times 10 to the 3rd? If you multiply the fractions like you're supposed to, it's still the same thing. But I separate it like this so I can simplify it. What's 6 divided by 1.5?
4.
Okay. And what would you say about your powers of 10? When you divide, you do what with the exponents? You subtract, so 12 minus 3 is 9. Is this answer in scientific notation?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Less than 10, more than 1.
4 is between 1 and 10. Right? Do y'all agree with that? Cool beans. I'm sorry, that's just an expression I have where I'm from. Let's try another example. This one's going to blow your mind. Wait. No preemptive blowing. You just got to, wait for the punchline and then you can explode. Now, is this problem any different from the first one?
Yes.
Yeah.
Why is it different?
That's just because it has a negative.
Bigger numbers on the bottom.
Biggest.
Well, let's see what happens here. I'm going to set it up the same way, though. It's still going to be 3 over 5 times what? My powers of 10 to the 7th over 10 to the negative 21st. Do the division just like we did before. What's 3 divided by 5?
46.
You want to look at this as a decimal because we are in scientific notation. You don't have a fraction running around. What'd you come up with?
46.
The decimal is 0.6, right? What about your power of 10?
Negative 14.
Ooh, I'm so glad you gave me the wrong answer.
14.
How do you do division with exponents?
Oh, it should be negative.
You take the top exponent minus the bottom exponent, right? What's the top exponent? What's the bottom one?
Negative 21.
Oh, so it's minus and minus, which makes that what?
That's 28.
Makes that a 28. Oh, okay. When you do the quotient rule, it's the top exponent minus the bottom one. Since the bottom one is negative, a minus and minus is going to make that a plus 21. So 7 plus 21 is 28. 7 minus negative 21. When you divide,
14.
when you divide, you subtract exponents. 7 minus, what's the denominator's exponent? Negative 21. Is this answer good enough?
Yeah.
No. Is 0.6 between 1 and 10?
No.
Oh,
No.
It's too small, isn't it?
Lean to the right. So it's 0.06. No. 0.
I've got to make it into 6, but what's that going to do here? Do I add or subtract 1?
Subtraction.
Why?
Because you're going to the right.
Because I'm going to the right, but I also want to think about it this way. This number is too small, right? You know how it is. You're about to go out clubbing. You don't have enough money, so what do? You take money out of the bank so that your wallet gets bigger, right? So it gets PHAT. Fat. What'd you say?
I said pretty high intensity. So I don't money talk.
Well, there's another thing that could stand for. Sometimes we say things you don't know what they mean. I shouldn't have said that.
I think I know it.
But it's just a slang word for being hip and cool, right?
Yeah.
I think it stands for people hate all the time. Like somebody told me the other day, be the G that you be. So we kind of, the t-shirt design, be the G that you be. So well, it was originally going to be a t-shirt idea, and they said, you know what, it would be better if we made it into a tank.